Things we wish Jesus hadn't said. My name is David Madison. This is the 4th of August, 2019, and this is episode 15 in a series of flash podcasts on that topic. Mark Twain said that the best cure for Christianity is reading the Bible. So let's take a close look and see why Mark Twain was absolutely correct. Sometimes beautiful Bible passages turn out not to be so beautiful when we look at them closely. For example, there's that famous section of Mark 25, the Last Judgment scene, verses 31 through 46. Here's just a few sentences that Jesus quote. "Come, you that are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you gave me clothing. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me." Well, this is cool. You get credit in God's eyes for doing nice things to people who are suffering. How wonderful, right? Jesus gets points. But what about your friends and neighbors, your Christian friends and neighbors included, who don't do these specific things? Well, this is Jesus' verdict in verses 41 and 46. "These will go away into eternal punishment. You are accursed. Depart from me into eternal fire, prepared for the devil and his angels." Wow, that's pretty grim. I want to make 3 quick points about this text. First of all, please don't tell us that Jesus is a model example of compassion. This text is brutal. It's super vindictive. If you fail to feed the hungry, welcome strangers, care for the sick, clothe the naked, visit those in prison, you deserve eternal fire? Maybe a good scolding, maybe some coaching on how to do better instead of eternal fire. No, a God of love would not operate this way. Who deserves to be banished to eternal fire, after all, in your opinion? Maybe Hitler? Maybe drug lords? Crime family bosses? Priests who rape children? Yes, we might say they deserve hell in moments of outrage and anger. But shouldn't God do better at anger management? No great moral teacher, I repeat, no great moral teacher tells people that eternal fire is God's solution. I'm looking at you, Jesus. How sad that this revenge theology, this get-even theology, is right there at the heart of Christianity. Second point, here again the New Testament is at war with itself. In this text, good behavior is the key to being sorted into the kingdom of heaven. God told a young man that if he wanted to have eternal life, he should sell what he had and give to the poor. You get into heaven for being a good person. That's the gut feeling of most of us. But other New Testament writers caved into magical thinking. In John 3:16, for example, whoever believes in Jesus gets eternal life. In John 6, we read that eating Jesus' flesh and drinking his blood is part of the formula. In Romans 10, the Apostle Paul says, if you confess with your lips that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. These are magical formulas, abracadabra. Eat something, drink something, say something, believe something. These are magical formulas which the ancient Jesus mystery cult borrowed from other ancient mystery cults. This is bad theology. Third and finally, this text is not found in Mark, Luke, or John. Where did Matthew get it? He wrote some 60 or 70 or more years after the death of Jesus. This is probably Jesus' script that he invented. Matthew invented a lot of stuff. But there are folks who insist that the Gospels tell the true story of Jesus, that they do not lie. If that's the case, then we have to add Matthew 25:41, "Let them depart into eternal fire," must be added to that long list of things we wish Jesus hadn't said.